Right, hello everybody. Yeah, I've got a new slot. Maybe this time every morning I'll try and do a live stream. And yeah, today I'm going to be on Mavericks farm. And the link is in the description. Hello Raptor, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't usually stream this early in the morning, but like I said, I've got a new slot, so I thought I'd put a video out for you guys just to see what sort of interest I get for this time in the morning. So yeah, I don't know if any of you have seen the video that I've done for the walkthrough on this, but I'm not going to be showing anything around the map. I'm just going to get straight on and do what needs to be done. And I am playing with seasons, which is why it's so dark in the morning. Yeah, so how are you today, Raptor? Are you okay? Right. What needs doing up? Well, it's firstly, it's all the cultivating, the ploughing needs doing, doesn't it? If I remember rightly, we don't even start with a plough, so let me as well. Right. Yeah, I don't think we even start with a plough. So what I'm going to do is, because we're not going to use the combines straight away. Yeah, 9-day season. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at 9. That should be fine, shouldn't it? So what I'm going to do is, firstly, I'm just going to go and sell the combines, because, well, we're not going to need them, so. Wow. Raptor, you got timed out by Nightbot. What was that for, mate? Get Nightbot open. Really? For saying hi? Okay. Yeah, Nightbot's it's a bit strange sometimes. It'll time people out for no real reason. Right, let's get these combines sold, shall we? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the header back in there first. Yeah, Raptor, with oh, stuck there. With Nightbot, if you put too many capital letters, I mean, I don't. You may know already, but just in case you don't know, if you put too many capital letters or too many emojis, it will time you out. And also, if you you know, if you put well, like you just put hi there, but you put like 7 or 8 I's, so it classes that as repetition, so it times you out for things like that as well. Nightbot can be a bit silly, but the thing is it's a necessary evil, as you might say. So, how's the sound? How's the sound quality and the image quality, Raptor? Because I mean, I've been having a few issues recently with my sound. Does it sound okay? Well, that is actually, if you can hear me. Um, yeah, I'll just turn the sound on my monitor so I am being heard, which is okay. Right, sell you, bye bye. I might just leave him here. I mean, we got them hydraulic lifts there, but I wasn't sure what they were for, but I have spoken to the author and he's told me that they are for pallets and that sort of thing, to store your pallets on, but you can put your headers on there. But for some reason I put my headers on there before in my last save game, and well, the bottom shelf, it sort of spit the header out, so the shelf is where it is now, but for some reason the header fell through the bottom of it for some reason. I mean, it was fine when I put it there. It was just after when I went back to it the next day, it went silly. So never mind. So, Raptor, what part of the world are you in, mate? Oh, sorry about that, guys. I've got a bit of a croaky throat again this morning. Actually, I might change this to 12 days actually, not because the fields on this map are quite big, so we'll do a 12 days, shall we? Yeah, just driving this off to the shop now and sell this and get another 430 grand for it, because I need to buy a plough and a fertilizer, a sprayer, because you don't start off with a fertilizer or a fertilizer sprayer or a plough. I mean, you do start off with quite a bit of equipment, but it's not a plough and a fertiliser, which is fine. So, if you're doing seasons, you don't really need the combines until the sometime in the summer. So instead of just keeping hold of them and having them charge me for keeping them, I'm just going to sell them. I may do the same with a couple of the tractors actually, because I don't think we're going to need 9 tractors. That's well, not at the moment anyway. If I remember rightly, it's 4 fields we own now and a grass field. Yeah, field 1, 2, 12, 16 and grass field number 22. Yeah, so 2 tractors per field with the workers. Yeah, okay. I'll keep some of the tractors for now then. We just don't need the combines. Right. Yes, which is the most powerful? It's the T9s, isn't it? Yeah, yes. Right, so we need plough. Where are you? Ploughs? Ploughs. Go. And because the size of this actual map, I'm going to be going with a John Deere Ripper. Don't need a backing, do I? Oh. And I think I might need 2 of those. So let's get this one to the shop. Pick up the plough. And just at the farm there, I think that's the reset point. Well, it was in version 4, unless it's changed. Could still be the same. But yeah, I hope everybody's okay this morning. Well, good morning for me. Whatever time of day it is for you, I hope everyone's well. Bright and early, and Monday morning, 9 o'clock here in the UK. And where I am, the sun's actually going in, which is unbelievable because they said it was going to throw it down with rain most of the day today. So yeah, we shall see what happens later, shall we? Is that? Oh, a little bit off there. Right, biggest fields are 1 and 2, or 2 and 12. It's hard to tell. But I do know field 2 is absolutely humongous, so that's the one I'm going to put the worker on first. Start off with. Jack Ping says hi. Hiya mate, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, Jack? Yeah, there's one of our fields just over there on the left. As you can see, it's not a small field. Oh, Jack, is this your first time to my channel, or have you been here before? And there we go with the biscuit factory. Very nice biscuits they are too. I'm wondering, can anyone actually hear me? Because I'm asking people questions, but there's not been any answers so far. So I'm just wondering if anyone can hear me. But then again, if you can't hear me, you're not going to hear me asking the question, are you? CRX off says hi. ISCRX, welcome to the stream, mate. Oh, and Rainbow 145 says I can hear you. I just got here though. Okay, that's brilliant. Welcome to the channel, both of you guys. Okay, the reason I asked is because I have been having problems with my my sound quality recently. And I've been asking a few questions, but no one was answering, so I just thought nobody could hear me. Rainbow says thanks. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, mate. Right, now workers off on that one. Yeah, we'll get out and walk to there, shall we? It's on here. So how is everybody this morning? Hope you're all well. Really? Oh. Okay. Get you hooked on there. And we will go and do field 16. How do I get there? Straight down, right. Whoops. Rainbow says, oh, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, good. Glad to hear it, mate. And what part of the world are you from, Rainbow? Jake Milan just subscribed. Thank you very much for the support, Jake. Welcome to Rummy Farmer's Crazy House of Madness, where anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Rainbow says you're from the US. Oh, okay. It's been battered over there recently, hasn't it? Well, over the weekend with Hurricane Irma down in Florida. I just saw it on the news this morning. Oh, it's terrible there. And Jake says, hi, you're cool. Well, thank you very much for that, Jake. I appreciate the comment. And Rambo says, yeah, it's you're not in that part of the world though, are you? Where you're not in that part of this state, should I say? By Florida. Jake says, you're the best, I'm from New Zealand. Oh, okay. What's it like down in New Zealand? Because in New Zealand it's probably like 5 o'clock in the evening, so you've probably just come back from school, maybe. Rainbow says no, so you're not near there. That's okay. Yeah, but I mean, I saw it on the news this morning. And it's terrible. The force of the rain actually hitting the floor and bouncing off the floor like 8-9 inches off the floor. It's incredible. Right there, this is field 16. Yep, this is field 16. So do any of you guys actually play FS17, or do you just watch other people play it? And if you do, what's your favourite map? It's 15 meters. I don't know why it's telling me it's 15.7, but move that across slightly, and then we're good to go. Rainbow says, I play it, make mods for it, and like to watch others play it when doing modding and making things. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not really into modding, to be honest. I just don't know how to do it. I'm capable of like doing changing the XML files, like to change the capacity of a trailer or that sort of a thing, or maybe go into a map and take out a few trees and just like the simple basic things. I mean, that's my expertise in a nutshell, basically. So, Rainbow, are you working on any mods at the minute? Rainbow says, yeah, that's how to start. Yeah. To be honest though, I haven't got the patience for that sort of thing, because if something went wrong I'd probably just throw my computer up the wall. And then I wouldn't be able to make any mods at all then, or play the game either. A mining feeder for a map you're working on now. Okay, what's a mining feeder? Don't know what that is. I wish I knew more about LUA. Well, I don't even know what LUA is, so I'm completely lost there. So I do know that you can get LUA errors in your log and things like that when you're playing the game, and that's about the strength of my knowledge, really. I don't know what it means or anything like that, but if I ever get a problem or anything, I mean, I'm a member of PCSG, and if I have a problem, I just go onto there and I ask one of the guys on there, and somebody explains it to me. And then about 10 minutes later I've forgotten it, so but yeah, Rainbow, if you're not already, if you jump on over to PCSG, just become a member there, and if you have any problems with your mods or your map or anything, there may be somebody there who can help you. I mean, it's a great community. People are always willing to help each other out. The feeder, it's a thing that you put dirt in and it washes it for gold mining. Okay, sounds interesting. Oh, so you go on there sometimes for help. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's a great bunch of guys on there. Because they don't treat everybody like on some forums you go on to. They treat people treat you because they know they know these sort of things, and they're like, oh well, why don't you know how to do this? And then they try and talk too technical and all that sort of thing. But on PCSG they don't do that. If you say to them, oh, I'm a newbie, how do I do this? Then they'll explain it in layman's terms basically, and that's how it should be. But not all forums are like that. Rainbow says yeah, and help others. Yeah, it is a good place to go. Yeah. Because there was guys on there that helped me when I wanted to start live streaming, because I wasn't sure on the best way to do it and like the best equipment to get and that sort of thing, and the guys helped me out there. So yeah, if you need any help with anything basically, game related anyway, sometimes maybe not even game related, maybe there's somebody out there who can help you with something else. Yeah. I must say, Rainbow, I like your icon. Bright green R. It stands out. I said thanks so much. Yeah, no worries, mate. It looks rather nice. The only thing I wish about this game sometimes is that, you know, like now I'm using this and I'm travelling at 9 miles an hour. On most farms and most fields it's fine, but on big fields like this, I just wish that it had travelled a bit faster. I mean, I know there's mods out there that, you know, like harvesters that can harvest at like 20 miles an hour or 30 miles an hour, but that's ridiculous. I mean, maybe on this this plough working at 12 miles an hour maybe instead of 9, just get it done, but just that little bit faster. But it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody agrees with that one, because the working speeds on some of these tools and things are just a little bit slow. So this new map that you're working on, Rainbow, is that anywhere near completion yet, or is it still in the early stages? The map is out and everyone knows it's a work in progress. Oh, okay. What's the name of the map, mate? I can maybe have a look. Keep adding things to it, or oh, so it's just like a mining map, basically, not a farming map. Dirt dig. Oh, okay. Have you? Is it on Mod Hub or FSUK or any of them sites? Or is it a mod hoster? You can find it on other sites, but it will be outdated. Oh, okay. So the latest version, what's the latest version that I need to look for? Like 1.5 or 1.6 or whatever? Just so I know if I find a 1.1 that it's outdated. Oh, it's on your own site. Oh, okay. Have you got a link for that on your YouTube channel? Yeah. In the videos. Yep. Okay. Cool. I'll once I've finished here, I'll go over and check it out. You put all mod links under the videos. Oh, okay. Oh, so you do like a first impressions video, and then you just put the link underneath it in the description. Okay, that's cool. This coming week I will be adding the feeder and some other neat stuff. Oh, okay, cool. I will date when I update it to. Oh yeah, okay. So like if you was to update it today, for instance, you'd just put today's date on the video. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, talking of dates on videos, I've just realised mine's wrong. It's not the 10th today, it's the 11th. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's that's sensible really, because then people know when the video's be when the map's being updated or anything like that. I mean, because it's only recently that I've started putting the dates on my videos, but that's more for my own reference as well really. So but when I'm looking for the video, a stream that I did on a certain day, then if the date's there, then I can find it easier. And I've been trying to try and figure out the best placement for my microphone. So can you guys tell me if I go really quiet when I do this, does that still sound the same, or is that really quiet? And because all as I've done now is I've moved the microphone away from me slightly, so it's not so close to me. Yeah, it's not bad, sounds good to you. Oh, okay. That's fine then, because I had it a bit closer to me, and sometimes if I turn my head too quickly, sometimes I'd be bumping into it. You're welcome. It's so hard to get good sound. Yeah, it is. I mean, I use the Blue Yeti microphone, and you'd expect it to. You'd put the microphone in a certain place, and you'd get a certain sound, and then you come back the next day or the next stream or whatever, and people are like, oh, that sounds really quiet, or it's too loud, or you know what I mean, and you haven't changed anything since the stream before. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand that much about it, to be honest. So if ever I get a problem, usually I just go and ask the guys at PCSG, or do a YouTube search or that sort of thing. But yeah, as long as it sounds okay. I mean, I've moved it probably about another 3 inches away from my face now, so and not only that, I mean, as you might be able to tell in my throat, I have to cough every now and again, and because I had the microphone so close, if I just do like a little cough, it'd probably get too loud for you guys. So that's why I was thinking about. I wanted to move it further away. Let's see how far that other guy's got. Shane, he's not working very hard. He's only done that a little bit. Oh dear. So Rainbow, you're in the States. It must be really early in the morning where you are. Something like about 3 o'clock maybe? 3:30, that sort of time. Uh, 3:33. So you've been working on your map, and you haven't had time to go to sleep yet. I mean, I'm the same sometimes. I mean, I'm playing Farm Sim. Like I do a stream almost almost every night, and sometimes I'll do a stream in the daytime. That's usually on a Sunday, but because I've got a bit of free time this morning, I thought, yeah, well, I'll do a stream. But I mean, my streams usually finish about 11 o'clock my time, 11:30, something like that. But some streams that I've done, I mean, I've done like 8-hour streams, 8.5 hours, and that type of times, and I haven't gone to bed until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I've been up again at 6. So it's it can be a bit too much at sometimes. Yeah, I am like, I will do this one last thing. Yeah, it's in 2 hours. Yeah. Well, it's like, well, I'll be streaming and I'll glance over at my my YouTube dashboard there, and it'll say, oh, you've been streaming for an hour. So I carry on, and it'll say, and then it seems like I've only been there like half an hour or something, and you glance over again and it says, you've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I'm like, wow, where's all the time gone? But I mean, in the evening times though, it's I usually do multiplayer. So in the daytime, if I do one in the daytime, it's single player usually. Yeah. Time. Well, they always say time flies when you're having fun. So they're correct about that. That's so true. Yeah, it is, mate. I mean, because when you're really bored, and you'll look at your clock or your watch or whatever, and it'll say, I don't know, 6 o'clock, and you sit there and you feel like you've been there for hours or days, and you look at your clock again and it's 6:05. Because it's when you're bored, time seems to drag really slowly. Well, it does for me anyway, so. But that's why I play so much Farm Simulator, because I find playing Farm Sim so relaxing. You know, like say if you're really stressed out, play for an hour or so on Farm Sim. It relaxes you so much. Yeah, like watching streams like this. Yeah, well, that's why I stream so much, because I find it relaxing myself. So And people have said to me that when they're watching me, like, well, you're watching me play this field now, and people have said to me before that it's like meditation watching the streams, which I think is pretty cool. Lisa Francis says, welcome to the stream, Lisa, by the way. Says, that is so true. It's extremely relaxing. And hello from Hereford, by the way. Ah, you're in Hereford. What's it like in Hereford? Is it raining there yet? Because they've told us over here in Birmingham we're going to be getting a lot of rain today. Half an hour ago the sun was shining. Now it's gone really cloudy and it looks like it's going to start chucking it down. Yes, don't worry about my singing, guys. I'm not going to put you through too much of it. Well, it's been raining all night, but it's just overcast at the moment. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, they have said that we're going to get a lot of rain today over here in Birmingham. So I thought, well, if that's the case, I'm going to not go out today, because I was meant to go out. I thought I'm not going to go out, and I'll do a stream instead. Whether that was a good decision or a bad decision, I'll let you guys decide. So it's headed your way, sorry. Yeah, it's headed my way. There's no need for you to apologise, it's not your fault. And Lisa says, I'm glad you decided to stream. Well, thank you very much for that. I'm glad I decided to stream as well, actually. And I've just looked out my window and it's just started raining. It's only a little bit at the moment, but yeah, it's gonna get worse. I just hope it doesn't affect my internet too much, because it does sometimes when it rains too badly. The sun just came out where you are. Ah, that's good to know. Well, the sun will probably come out here. I don't know, when it's time to go to bed, probably. So that's the thing about the British weather. We get rain and cloud most of the day, and then just before the sun sets, it comes out for 5 minutes and then goes away again for the rest of the night. But like I was saying earlier, it's we we complain about the weather over here in the UK, but you know it's nothing like what's going on in the rest of the world nowadays. Today, is it really? I mean, we get a lot of rain, but you know, we don't get the hurricanes and things, which is, you know, it swings and roundabouts in it. So we get the bad rain, but we don't. I mean, we get bad winds sometimes, but not hurricanes or anything like that. So we're lucky that way. Lisa says, "Lol, British summer." Yeah, good old British summer. One day of sunshine, maybe two if you're lucky. Lisa says, yeah, you're right, we are lucky overall. Yeah. I mean, you know, people all over the world know about our weather. Our weather's famous, really, isn't it? Because you get in the middle of summer. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I remember back in the 70s when in the middle of July, when it was supposed to be summer, we had like 4 foot, 5 foot of snow. I mean, you don't get that in other parts of the world. Well, apart from like Antarctica and them sort of places, but you know. But good old British weather, it's always a talking point, isn't it? I'm originally from Seattle and came here over 10 years ago to marry a Herefordhian. Is that how you say that? Herefordhian? Herefordhian? So, how are you enjoying it in Hereford then, Lisa? Close enough. Yeah. Oh, you love it here. Yeah, I love it here too. I mean, overall, I think everybody loves the people who live here love it. I think they just love to complain sometimes because and the weather gives us a good opportunity to do that. Nothing British people love better than a good queue and a good moan. And then put us in a queue and got something to moan about, and we're in our element. Adam, hiya mate, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How you doing, mate? Lisa says, true, are you in the city of Birmingham? Well, I'm just outside of Birmingham, not actually in the city centre itself, but I'm not far away from it. I'm close enough to be able to see some of the main structures, the main buildings. Adam says, doing fine, nice that you're streaming in the day so I can join in with the fun. Yeah, well, I've got a bit of free time this morning, so and the weather's a bit yuck, so I thought I'm not going to go out today, so I'll put a stream out instead. Lisa says, well, I'm out in the country, and I have to say I don't miss the city, except for the. It's okay. What's going on with my chat? It looks weird. Except for the variety of restaurants. Yeah. Oh well, there's definitely a variety of restaurants in Birmingham city centre. Every second shop's a food outlet, and the rest of them are just shoe shops and clothes shops, or mobile phone shops. Adam says, I'm at college doing my CV work while watching your stream. Don't let me put you off too much. How are the plans going for your big long stream, Adam? Have you worked out a time or anything when you're going to be doing that? Lisa says, I know, I love visiting your city. Yeah, sometimes it gets a bit too busy, especially around the new bull ring and that sort of area. It's crazy sometimes, especially near Christmas when everybody's out doing the Christmas shopping. You can't move. So I try to avoid the city centre sometimes round about Christmas as much as I can. Adam says, some point when I have moved house. Oh, you're moving house? Oh, okay. Lisa said, don't blame you. Yeah. Well, the thing is when I go shopping, I like it to be a relaxing experience. But when you're walking around and then you like sardines, You know what I mean? And you're all squashed together and you're trying to push through everybody. It's, you know, it's not my sort of thing. I end up getting really frustrated and just throwing people out the way. Get out of my way! But I think they actually designed the bull ring wrong, to be honest. Because, well, what it was is that I don't think they expected so many people to use it on a daily basis. Lisa says, same here, it's not fun. No, it's not. Because, like, in the summertime, well, I say in the summertime, but when it's hot, because it's got a glass roof as well, and you're inside, and it's roasting hot, it's like being in a greenhouse, and it's very uncomfortable as well. See, told you British people like love complaining. So Adam, you say you're moving house. Is that due to college or something, or are you moving city as well, or are you just moving house in the same area? Due to family problem with who I live with, so I'm going to live in Scotland with my dad. Oh, okay. I hope everything goes well for you, mate. So are you gonna go to college up in Scotland then, or are you not gonna go to college at all, or what have you planned? What have you got planned for when you move up there? No, I'll be working on a farm. Oh, you're going to work on a farm? Okay, cool. Is that is it going to be an arable farm, or is it pig farm, cow farm? What sort of farm is it, mate? Ah, both. Ah, okay. So both animals and arable. Cool. What you should do is do some real life videos and put them up on your YouTube channel of when you work, when you're actually working the farm. That'd be cool. Yep, it would be. Yeah, it'd be interesting to watch that. I mean, because I do watch some real life farmers sometimes, and some of them are pretty good. Yeah, that was the one. Oh, Shane still, he hasn't even got halfway yet. I don't know, paying him £880 an hour, he's not working too hard, is he? And there you go, Adam, you know, when you get to the farm up in Scotland, say, well, on Farm Simulator they pay their workers I think it's £880, isn't it? Something like that. An hour. So can I get the same amount? And see what they say to that. Because I can guess what the answer will be. If they paid farm workers £880 an hour, they'll only have to work a couple of hours a week, well, a month, wouldn't they? I've got Farm Sim 18 now. Oh, did you get it? Oh, okay. I haven't downloaded it. I mean, I've seen it on videos, but I haven't downloaded it. Because to me, it doesn't look that much different to 16, apart from maybe a few different machinery and stuff. Yeah, I say that then got no job. Yeah, because they ain't going to pay you £880 an hour, are they? Kirstine, hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Because that's the only thing I don't understand about Farm Sim is the economy. Because, you know, it's just crazy with the workers paying them so much and per hour, and all the equipment costing so much in maintenance and all that sort of thing. I mean, I don't know if the maintenance costs are accurate, but I don't know. I mean, for some of the equipment, it's like £200 a day just for maintenance, and I'm not sure that would be accurate, especially if you're not using the equipment as well. I must admit though that since I've been playing with Seasons mod, um, this is like the third map now that I've started using Seasons on. I'm enjoying it rather a lot. Farm Sim 18, 415,000 for chaff harvester. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, because the thing is in this game it's easy to spend the money because, you know, like I've got 688,000 now, but that's because I sold 2 combines because you can't use them until the summertime anyway, but you still have to pay for the maintenance and all that. So I thought, oh, I'll sell them, get the fields ready first. And I got 860,000 I think it was for the 2 combines, and then I bought the 2 of these plows at 90,000. So it's easy to spend the money because everything's so expensive, but it's not so easy to actually make the money. Yeah, but with FS18, for me, it just looks the same as FS16, which I've already got. So I don't know whether it's actually worth. Well, I say I've got it, but I don't play it very often. So I'm not sure if it's actually worth buying for me, to be honest. Oh, you can cut down trees on an 18. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ah, so that's one way to make a little bit of extra money, I suppose, isn't it? Saying that though, I mean, I don't really like doing logging in 17. I do it occasionally, but not very often. And doing it on a mobile device, I think that's probably even worse. wood is 10,000 per load. Ah, okay. Not too bad, I suppose, is it? That's going to take you a few loads before you can actually afford your chaff harvester, though, if that's what you're planning on buying. I mean, because, like I said, I mean, I don't do logging a lot. But when you're playing seasons, well, you only get like one harvest a year and 2 harvests of grass per year. So once, and there's only certain times you can plant the stuff as well. It has to be the ground has to be a certain temperature. Well, it has to be like 5 degrees for wheat, barley, canola, that type of stuff. And so in the winter time, I think I might be chopping down some trees just for something to do, basically. You use the wood, the tree cutting stuff. Yeah, well, on this map, you start off with what's it called, the Scorpion King, anyway. So I mean, I like using the Scorpion King. That's okay to use. But I mean, it's all the picking the logs up with the with the grabs and stuff. That's what I find that really tedious, to be honest. So if you got an auto loader, that's fine, but I mean, there are some people who actually love doing logging, but I'm just not one of those people. Now I prefer the farming aspect of the game. You know, like ploughing the fields and harvesting the fields and looking after the animals and that sort of stuff. So can you also do wood chips as well on 18? And if you can, is that expensive or valuable, should I say, or is it not really worth doing? Yeah, I'm on Discord. Are you? Wait there, 1 second. Oh, you can't make wood chips. Are you not in my list? Oh, no, you're not. 1 second. Right, 1 second, Adam. I'm just right. Trying to find you in my big long list so I can send you a message. Ah, there you are. You're in the Discord group from the last time. Yeah, I thought you was, but I can't see you in the list. Well, I've just sent you an invitation anyway, mate. So. If you want to join, then you can join there. Should be able to see you now. No, I still can't see you, mate. Ah, yeah. Right there, 1 second. That's probably why. Yeah, I've just sent you an invite on Discord to the channel I use. Because the one that you're in is just the PCSG one. But you should have got an invitation in Discord from the from me to join the live streams. There you go, you've just popped in online now. I can see you now.
Hey.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah.
What's that? Who's that talking in the background?
Yeah, it's a class I'm starting.
Oh, you're actually sat in class?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, well, give them all the link to my channel. Hey, watch Brummy Farmer, he's brilliant. Well, what class you taking?
It's the internship course.
It's a what course, sorry?
Internship.
Internship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Can the tutor not see that you've got your phone or your iPad on?
Yeah, but she doesn't know. I've hidden it.
Oh, so they're not bothered.
No. As long as they're doing my work, they're not bothered.
Yeah, I suppose there's that to it, isn't it? As long as you get everything done.
Yeah. And I got a break in a few minutes anyway.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so you're moving up to Scotland?
Yeah, it's about time. Been wanting to do it for a while, but I just gotta wait.
So with your college then, is that nearly finished? Are you going when that's finished, or are you going before it finishes, or?
I'm just starting a new course, because I've got to wait for them to get their house sorted out first, because I don't know where I'm moving to.
Ah, right, okay.
So I'm on a course until that's ready, and then when everything's ready, I'll leave.
Ah, okay.
And that's when I start streaming, get my YouTube channel to gaming, not music.
Yeah. Are you still making the plans for your? Was it 120 hours or something?
Yeah, 120 hours.
Are you still going to do that? Well, are you going to be able to do that?
I should be. Yeah, I should be here. Still being able to do it.
Yeah, that should be fun to watch that.
Yeah, if anyone watches the full thing.
Wow.
The thing is, YouTube isn't going to allow me to stream for non-stop for 120 hours. I think it's like 30, maybe 60 hours you can do.
I don't know, to be honest.
So
Yeah, but you could if you start a stream and then stop the stream, and then like within a couple of minutes start the stream. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. And then start the stream again after within a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
It resumes. Like restarts. So because the timer starts from 0 again, I think. So maybe you can get away with it that way. I don't know, to be honest.
I'll have to try it out, test it first.
Or just drop YouTube an email and say, look, I'm planning on doing a record-breaking live stream. Is it possible, like just for this one-off time, that I can do a stream for 120 hours? Just see what they say to that. Well, they can only say yes or no, can't they? You know what I mean? So, or they might just say, oh yeah, well you can do that anyway. Or if you can't, look at Twitch. I don't know about how long Twitch let you stream for.
Well, I'm going to be connecting a PS4 up. Is Twitch going to allow me to stream from the PS4?
Ah, right.
I know you can do it for YouTube, but I don't know if you can do it for Twitch.
I don't know, to be honest, because well, I don't play PS4, so I don't know. But again, you could always search YouTube and see how to go onto Twitch with a PS4.
Yeah.
I can't see that there would be a problem. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. Or maybe try doing Facebook Live or something like that. I mean, again, I don't know what the limit is for Facebook Live.
Should I just do the whole on like 4 different things all at the same time?
Well, yeah, if you could do that, that'd be even better, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But then it just gets complicated because you've got like 4 sets of chats to look at. All coming. You can get it so it all comes into one.
Yeah. Well, that on my streams I've got restream, but that's for PC. So I don't know if there should be something like that for PlayStation, maybe, I don't know, where you could get see, because if I was streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, I can get both of the chats in the show up on the stream at the same time. And then I've got an overlay on my my game monitor. It's over the game, so I can move that around anywhere I want, so it's easy for me to see. But sometimes it looks a bit weird. So I think Restream have had an update recently, and it's been it plays up with some people typing in with you know, like if they're watching on mobile devices and stuff. Sometimes it plays up. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see that, because I mean we're on PCSG. Some of the guys were planning on doing like a 24-hour stream, but we're not sure where or what map or when we're going to be doing it or anything. So it's going to be a multiplayer stream.
Can you take a break from all that hard work this morning, yeah? Yeah. A little bit. Right, if you come back for about 5 to 11. 5 to 11.
Right, give me a minute, I'm just moving seats.
Oh.
What about 5 to 11? 25 minutes.
No room for negotiation.
What about half an hour? What about I've already given you 10 minutes extra? Nice try though. Yeah.
Jeez, everything's what, 3?
Yeah, it's a bit distracting, right? Was that your tutor talking then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit distracting when she was talking. Ooh, the sun's started to shine here again. Not long for.
Yeah, it's shining here as well. No, you can only do a bit of forest training. There's nothing else with it.
You can only do what, sorry?
Farm Sim 18.
Oh, Farm Sim 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't played it. But I have seen other people's videos on it, I don't know, but I haven't played it myself.
Yeah, I've pretty much done everything now anyway.
Hmm. Wait there, I've got yeah, the other one that the other channel that you was in before, that was just the PCSG channel, that is.
I've already played like over 24 hours on it.
Say that again?
I've already played over 24 hours on Farm Sim 18.
24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed that there, but all of this was not to play this game.
Well, yeah, if you've got nothing better to do then why not? Well, what I'm going to do when I've finished ploughing this field is I'm going to put a worker on the other field, and then I'm going to get some fertiliser on the go, because you can make your own fertiliser on this map.
Cool.
Well, that's the thing with this particular map anyway, and other maps like it. You can, if there's production on the map, then you've got stuff to do over the winter and things. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yeah. So you play on PS4, don't you? Don't play on PC, do you?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know if the West Coast is that on PS4?
I think it is.
If it is, you should download it, because it's fantastic map. It's really nice, beautiful. Because it's well, it's bullet bill, and it's so you know what I mean. Yeah. Bullet bill.
Did you ever play that Ballymoon Castle?
Ballymoon Castle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think I did. I watched Daggerwing's videos on it, but I don't think I actually played it myself.
Yeah. Well, that's got tons of stuff in it. Tons of stuff that's not even in the base game.
Yeah. Well, this map I'm playing now, Mavericks Farm. Again, I don't know if this is available on console, but But it's on PCSG anyway. But I don't know if it's available for console. But yeah, it's got tons of stuff on it to do, and it's got a new ice cream factory that is recently added in this new update. Biscuit factory. There's a new thing that you can do with the animals. You can but you can sell the animals at like a slaughterhouse, and they make sausages out of them and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I've never actually seen that before in Farm Sim. But it looks interesting. Right, let's go. Field. Field 12. Set the worker on that, then I can get my production of fertilizer on the go.
Did you ever use the YouTube video editor that they've got built in?
No, don't. Because I use well, what's it called? Filmora to edit my videos. But I mean, I don't do videos that often anymore, so it's mostly live streams, so there's no need to. But Filmora's a good little program to use, pretty easy as well. But then again, you need a PC for that, so.
Well, they're shutting it down on the 20th of September. They're getting rid of the whole thing.
What, the editor?
Yeah, the editor.
Oh, okay.
Editor, so I don't know whether that means the music libraries and everything are going well. Because I went on it the other day to make a video for someone.
Yeah.
The camera boosters I do. And I went on and it said if you've got any unedited videos waiting, get them edited and published before the 20th of September because we're shutting this down.
Oh, okay.
Whether they're gonna shut it down, redo it, like refurb it and make it different and then get it back open here again, I don't know.
But is that YouTube itself, or is that just YouTube on the PS4?
YouTube itself.
Okay, I never got any message like that.
Well, I didn't get a message like an email or a private message inbox on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was when I went into the application itself.
Ah, okay. I'll look into that later. Because I hope it don't affect the music as well, because that's where I get all my music from.
Well, you might be able to claim it as your own.
Well, now I did get a copyright strike before when I put music on. Even though it was public domain music, I got a copyright strike, so I decided to take it down. Well, I didn't take it down, but what I had to do, I had to take out the music that was in that part of the video. I had to take it out.
The thing is, you do a video and you don't put any music in it, and then on YouTube it says add music, so click add music, you add some music from their libraries, and then you can't get any money from it.
Now if the music comes from their library, you can still monetize it.
It doesn't like me. It says it can't be monetized.
Oh, okay. Because with the monetization and the music, They have different categories, don't they? They have the category where you have to put the title and the author of the music, like the musician or whatever, in the actual description. And there's other stuff where you don't have to. So I use that sort of that music where I don't have to give the author recognition, because if I'm streaming for like 3 hours, I mean I don't know how many songs are going to play over that 3 hours. So I would have to make my my description like a mile long to put everybody's links in, you know what I mean? So that's the reason I don't do that. Right, that's that done. One of my trucks now, though. One of my trucks. There we go. Okay. Need canola. Where's my canola? Which one is it? Silo 2. There's Silo 2. That's that one down there. Okay. And you say they don't let you do the monetization, but is that just for the videos or streaming as well?
Just the videos, because I only stream, at the moment I can only stream when I'm talking to people. I can only stream from my phone.
Ah, right, okay.
But I'm hoping to change all that.
Yeah, I don't see why you can't monetize it though. Strange that is. I've got to find where this silo is because it's changed since the last time I played this. I had to do a new save game as well. I mean, it's not a problem because I didn't get that far into it anyway.
Couldn't you just save it, like save game and then transfer your progress over?
Yeah, I think you can do that, but I'm not really that sure how to do it.
Because I watched one of Daggerwin's videos and he had a problem with his silage pit. Because he put silage in it and then they were update which messed it up, so the silage were there but it was invisible.
Yeah.
So you had to go into the settings of the game and change it.
Yeah, you can do it in the XML file, but like I say, I'm not really that clear on how to do that. Because when he starts his new games, he transfers the animals across as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I know how to do it with the money, and I've tried it with the animals. But it doesn't seem to work for me. I'm probably just doing something wrong.
it's easier than having to buy it all again and go for the same stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were doing on these streams, not streams, these videos. We were just doing the same animal work again and again and again, and there's only so much you can watch before it gets boring.
Yeah. But the thing is though, is it's the same as playing. If you start with like if I started this map now, because I've got so much equipment to start off with in the first place, if I started off with like £2 million or something, then there's not really anything I need to do with it. So it don't give you anything to aim for, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it when I'm in a playing aspect. Because if you've got everything that you need in the first place, then there's nothing to work for, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what people have gone and done for the first mod for this Farm Sim 18 game? Because they're starting to bring some mods out for it.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no like silage in it. You've got the silage pits and fertilisation of the chaff and everything. You got the whole process, but then it just turns into slurry. It doesn't actually turn into silage.
Oh.
They've made an unlimited money mod for it, which to me that just takes everything out of that game, because with unlimited money there's no point playing it.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was just saying, yeah. Because if you start off with, I mean, that's how I used to play like that before. I used to play FS15 that way, and I would go on a new map, add, I don't know, £5 million or something, buy all the equipment I wanted, buy all the animals I wanted, buy the fields that I wanted, and then start working the field. And then after a couple of days you're like, look, it's not worth it because I've got nothing to work for. I've got everything I need. So yeah. I'd go on, I'd start another map and it'd be the same again, and I'm like, and then when I started playing 17 I thought, well, you know what, I'm not going to play it like that anymore. I'm going to play it properly, because if I want something now, I have to earn it basically.
Yeah, but 15 you could just go and sell some trees, couldn't you? Really?
In 15?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
really
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you've got all the money that you need and all the fields that you need, then it don't give you any incentive to play. Well, for me anyway, it does. And now, if I need anything on here, then I have to either make sure I've got the money for it, or get the money for it by selling grain or doing something to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, because on this particular map, you don't even start off with a plough. You start off with 9 tractors and 3 cultivators, a couple of seeders, 2 big harvesters, and some headers for the harvesters, a couple of trucks and stuff, but no plough or fertilizer. So because I'm playing with seasons, you can't actually, and you start in early spring, you can't you can't even do a harvest until midsummer, I think. So it's pointless having the harvesters there just costing you money in maintenance fees. So I sold them, got £430,000 each, I think it was, for selling them back to the shop. and I bought 2 plows, and once the once the canola started making the fertilizer and that sort of stuff, well, it doesn't make fertilizer, but it makes, well, I don't think so, I think it makes slurry that you then take to the fertilizer maker, and that makes the fertilizer. I think that's how that works. Have a kind of our nosy, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put in your canola and it makes fuel, slurry and forage. Yeah, so yeah, when that's finished doing that, what I need to do is get a transporter, and then you take it up to this building here and it makes your fertilizer for you.
Cool.
But that's the only thing now, because I'm playing seasons, I can't actually do anything until I have fertilizer, because the next stage is to fertilize the field and then cultivate it, then fertilize it again and plant it. So I might have to just finish the stream there, because I can't do anything. Right past the entrance. I don't know. Back in storage. In the shed, should I say, like storage. If I remember where it was.
Well, at least my feet are dry now.
Just your feet are dry.
Yeah, I got absolute soaked.
Okay.
And then it just poured down. And then I had like 5 buses going past me.
Yeah, it's drizzling here a little bit, but not a great deal. Okay, let's go battery now. I'll put it in there, can I? Funny as well, it's actually raining on the game. Raining on my game, it's raining in real life.
Oh, it's sunny.
Well, it's only raining like a little bit. It's a little bit of drizzle. It's not a big downpour yet, but it will be later.
Well, I guess you could speed time up.
Well, I have it on ×5 anyway. With the thing with seasons is you can't speed the time up too much, because if you speed it up too much, it affects the seasons itself. Yeah, so. And I can't even cut the grass, even though I've got a grass field. I have to wait for the grass to grow in the right season. So it's mid-spring, I think. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to end the stream there, because, like I said, there's nothing else to do.
When are you streaming again?
When am I streaming again? This evening. About somewhere between 7 and 7:30. We're going to be doing Snettertons as multiplayer this evening. There's going to be me and Farmer Ups. I'm not sure if Jay or Nathan are going to join in, or if they do, then they'll be there. If not, then it'll just be us two. Or yeah, that'll be between 7 and 7:30 tonight. So yeah, well, thank everybody who's been on the stream, everybody who's watched and taken part, and I've had a few new subscribers today as well. Thank you to them. Thank you for Adam joining me in chat there for a while. And yeah, look out for my stream later tonight. Between 7 and 7:30 UK time, where we'll be doing Snetterton's Farm by Stevie. We'll be doing a bit of multiplayer on that. It's not seasons, that one though. That one's not season. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.